Tuesday, 5th of November, I decided I'm going to pick up the camera today, make a raw vlog of a day in a life. Today I've got a pretty busy day. I've got 2 client calls that I need to make. I've got 2 appointments set, one at 10:30 and one at 12 o'clock. And then I've got 2 more leads to chase up, so I don't know whether they're going to turn to appointments or calls. Unsure as of yet. I've got 1 creative to publish, make and publish for a client. Because we're not getting the results that we want to be at, so we need to obviously keep on testing. I've also got to prep for tomorrow's demo call, and in between all of this I need to go and work out, get some steps, focus on my food, and look through Upwork applications again because I'm hiring an appointment setter. I've also posted on my story a couple of days ago, so I need to DM everybody that responded to that. I made a TikTok about it too, so that means I think there's like 2 or 3 people that responded to that. So yeah, I need to get back to everybody because I'm looking for an appointment setter, and let's just crack on with the day really. So I've just finished an ad creative for a client, and I wanted to cover 2 things that are going to increase the conversions and the quality of conversions that you generate using Facebook ads. So the first one is get rid of all of these silly little optimizations that Facebook forces upon you because they don't do anything. They just mess around. They add stupid music over your creatives. They adjust brightness for no reason. There's just too many different things that can mess up your placements without you even realizing. So you obviously publish your campaign, your creative, and you think everything's fine, but then you've got it, for example, squashed or sandwiched because it adds extra text at the top, or there's loud music over it, and it's unnecessary. And Facebook will add these things saying to you that it's going to increase your conversions and it'll help you, etc., and give you statistics like 50% of professional services businesses have turned on image template. Well, it doesn't matter, you force it and you automatically turn it on when I'm adding creatives, which is why that is 50%. Anyway, don't use those things. The second thing is focus on Conversions API. Implement and set it all up for your clients. If you've got CRM, plug everything into a CRM and then send data to Facebook to let them know that the lead that you have is a good lead. For example, comes into the first stage in your pipeline, in your high level CRM, where it goes into a broad lead, and then you actually call them, or you verify them, you text them, you verify them, you make sure that they're the right fit, you move them over to the second stage, which is, let's say, verified lead stage. When they get into that stage, send that information over to Facebook to let them know that you want more people like this. It's going to increase the quality of leads that you're getting, and it's going to decrease the cost per lead, and you're going to be flying with leads. You need to implement Conversions API. And one last thing that's going to not mess up your ad creatives in your campaigns that I've just noticed, when you're setting up your creative, they've added a checkbox above the 3 placements, the square, vertical and horizontal placements. It literally says, enable flexible media to deliver the media that you select below to additional placements when it's likely to improve performance. That then takes a vertical 9:16 placement, crops it and puts it into like a square placement, which is so stupid, and it will mess around with your creatives and it's not going to improve performance, I promise you that. So make sure that you remove it because it's almost just caught me out. I feel like it's a new feature because I've not seen it before. They're constantly adding stuff, they're constantly changing stuff, but you know, it's up to you as the advertiser and the marketer to really be on top of all the updates on the platform that you're using when you're advertising for clients. Hello?
Good morning, it's only me, Adam. You alright, mate?
Yes, I'm good. How are you?
Not too bad, mate. How's it going?
Very well, very well. Did you forget about me yesterday?
Swaddling Coat in Derbyshire.
Derbyshire, right. I've got one in Essex and Birmingham doing extensions, and they're getting appointments in all the time.
Ah, fuck it. Let's just take a punt. Let's get it done.
Yeah? Which ones?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get cracking on with everything today. I'll send everything over today and we'll get the ball rolling on it.
Okie dokie, no worries, and that's a great.
Right, lovely. Thanks, Adam.
Alright, mate.
We'll speak soon. Cheers. Bye. There you go. So that is a client signed extensions. Okay, so I've just sent him an invoice for the sum that he's supposed to pay as a setup fee, and then we're going to get cracking on, send the service agreement, etc. moving forward. I now have roughly about 20 or so minutes to my next appointment at 10:30, and the next 20 minutes I'm going to spend studying this client, finding out as much information as possible about this person, because preparation is key. And if you have anywhere between 5 to 15 minutes of preparation before a meeting, and you can include some of the things that you find and see on social pages or blogs or whatever. Even if you go and find the person on LinkedIn and have a look at what they're posting, if they're posting anything and you mention some of the things, or you mention one thing that you've recently read or a place you've been at or whatever, it builds rapport, it builds that relationship. They start to like and trust you that little bit quicker. Otherwise it's just a cold call, I guess. Obviously they've given you information and booked the appointment, and you don't know how much they know about you, but it's good for you to know as much as possible about them. And preparation is key, and it's something that will make all of the difference between not being able to sign clients and actually signing clients, is the preparation for the booked calls that you already have. Call number 2 of the day.
Zero, 7. Zero, 7.
Okay, so this guy seems like he's a no-show. So what do you do when somebody doesn't show up to your meeting that they scheduled? First of all, double ring. Always double ring. That's the first tip that I have. The second thing is drop a message. I tell them that, you tried to call, they had a scheduled meeting or whatever with you, and then if they don't respond within the first sort of 2 hours or so, try and call back again if you forgot the time, and just try and call back on the day that they've set that appointment. I think it's very important to get to them as soon as possible if you can, and obviously have that conversation that they scheduled. Okay, so it's almost 12. I've got this last meeting. It's the third one that I had scheduled today. One of them we signed, one of them was a no-show. Let's see what the third one's going to be like. I'm then going to head over to the gym, smash a pull and bicep session, and do some cardio. Come back probably just before 2, so I'll be at the gym for about an hour and a half-ish, maybe 2 o'clock, 2 hours, with including travel and stuff. Come back, have a shower, have some food, and then crack back on with work in terms of calling the leads. I've got a couple that I need to call and see what's going on with them. And then I've got 2 clients that I need to call up and chase and just have conversations with, see where they're at in terms of adverts and campaigns and performance, etc. Figure out some costs actually for a project that I'm managing. If you follow me and you've seen some of my stuff, you'll probably see that I'm actually managing a project for a house extension, basically. So I need to do some costs for that as well. And that'll pretty much take me to the back end of the day. I've then got a call with Miles, which is a catch-up call with a friend of mine that's moved over to Australia. He runs his own design agency, which is cool. And we bounce off each other's in terms of mindset and ideas and all sorts of different stuff. So it's cool to have these types of conversations. So I'm looking forward to that. It's at 9 o'clock because of the time difference. So I'm probably going to be very shattered by that time, but I'm excited nevertheless. Anyway, let's make this call to Octavian, see if he answers. I did message him on WhatsApp and he's not responded, but we'll see.
Sorry, it has not been possible to connect your call.
Okay, we'll give him 2 minutes, we'll call back again, see what the crack is. Maybe he's just busy, maybe he's just started his dinner, who knows? Or maybe he's not interested.
Sorry, it has not been possible to...
Okay, cool, so that's definitely a no-show. I'm going to message him anyway, see what the crack is, but quite clearly he's not interested, so it is what it is. We're going to head off to the gym now, have a nice, good workout, come back and crack on with more work. Right, so I'm back from the gym now. It's currently 3 o'clock and I've just had a shower, that's why my hair looks wet. But there's been a slight change of plans because I've signed this client this morning. That's priority now. So doing other bits like scraping leads, etc. is going to get put to tomorrow. And the first thing I want to do is set up a service agreement, but actually send out an onboarding form to this client. But the first thing I need to do before I do that, I actually need to update it with some key questions that I need to implement into the system that we have now. So that's exactly what I'm going to work on now. For the next half an hour or so, I'm going to add a bunch of different questions to the onboarding form that I need in terms of qualifying the leads to book appointments for him. And then we're just going to take it from there.
Yeah, not too bad at all. Do you reckon, did you launch the new advert? Yeah. I mean, obviously you're going to get a lot of messers and people who don't really answer the phone and that sort of stuff. I was out on a job with Rich today. He said his first month was quiet. He got a couple of little ones, and then it built into like he's getting them right, left, and centre.
Yeah, well, he's doing really well. Yeah.
Let's get you a quote across tonight. Told him, he was like, yeah, that's sound. And then he said his house fell through on the Monday. I texted him again last night to see what the crack was, and he's like, we are looking for another house.
We're going to see a quote, and it's just the estimates are not converting.
Mentioning the pricing is always a very effective thing to turn away most people, but what you can also do is, what you can do if you're using instant forms still, is to have conditional logic on your instant form. So basically just remove anybody that doesn't fit the client's criteria with the first question. Once it's white labeled and you just send it over to them, it essentially is sort of like a fee for using the service. So instead of charging them like a monthly fee for the software, I guess you could say, you're just charging them per a lead that comes through the system, for example.
Much cheaper option that could be done too. Give them 2 separate quotes. So in that way, if it's just a matter of you being too expensive, they might take it by simply like changing the material, which doesn't actually affect your, your profits. So I did just send that over to him.
Yeah, no, that sucks, mate. It's just part of the process, isn't it? I think you just need to keep refining these little bits that will get you better quality leads and obviously get better results for your clients. But sometimes you can't help things like your client being way too expensive compared to the competitors in the area. There are different things that you can do and help, and obviously try your very best. But at the same time, it's not like you're going into their business to help them grow in every single aspect, because you're a marketing agency. That's what the growth partners or growth operators are doing nowadays, where they come in and literally have a system and fucking process for everything to improve the businesses. And I can see how it works and stuff, but obviously you're running a marketing agency, you're supposed to get the eyes on the services, and then they should take it from there. But again, it goes back to the same thing of prospects and leads that we bring in or you bring in for your business, they're not good enough, sort of thing. Well, I don't want people like this. So Facebook will know exactly who's the similar person or similar type of person based on their interests and activity and everything in terms of the platform. So then they'll just fucking remove them and not show them the ads. So you're not wasting your ad spend or your client's ad spend putting adverts in front of these people when they're not even qualified. Listen, because that is fucking value right there. I've also just managed to book another 2 meetings in tomorrow. So currently we're looking at one demo at 10 from the call on Monday, and we've got one at 10:45 following after that, and then another one that I've just managed to book in for, he said 12:30. No, actually I said 12:45, so we'll book that in now. 12:45 for another one. We're growing, the momentum's building up. You know, it's one of those things where you need to be having these conversations with these people, because I know, hopefully you can hear that fucking fireworks going crazy. Have these conversations now with these people, and I know even if we don't commit straight away on that call like we did today on that one guy, it's going to come back eventually, because they can see the service and hopefully they can see the results. And then again, they're already in the system. I've got the photo, I've got their email, I've got the phone number. I'll be then feeding them content, emails, newsletters, etc., messages, resurfacing campaigns, all sorts of different things that you can be implementing to, once you pay money to get this type of lead, for example, if you're running paid ads, you don't want to just call them once and be like, all right, they didn't answer, I'm not going to follow up with them. You need to be following up with them twice per day, every single day for like 5 days until they respond. Within that, multiple text messages on different fucking platforms. Just hound them and be like, you were interested in this, you submitted the information, you submitted the form, why aren't you answering? How can I help you? It's your money that you're spending, remember that. And it's the same thing for your clients. If you have an approach to your client's accounts as, this is my money that I'm spending, I want the best quality leads possible, and I will do everything and anything to do that, and learn if I don't know the things that I need to do, then you're going to get better results, your clients are going to stay for longer, you're going to make more money, everyone's going to be happy. Okay, so it is currently 8:25, almost 8:30 in the evening. I've still got the call with Miles in half an hour, and I was just eating downstairs and managed to book another call with another person that's come through as a lead. So that is for the day, statistics wise, as a roundup, unless the person that I just responded to books another appointment. It currently stands at 3 appointments booked for tomorrow, 1 demo call, 1 client signed today. I actually had the call. The guy that wasn't responding, I actually took the call. So once I finished following up with him, I headed straight to the gym. I actually went to the co-op that was nearby to get this Monster drink. White one's the best. If you know, you know. I actually took a call in the car, but the guy was unqualified. He was saying that he's done Checker Trade before and he was upset that it didn't work and he paid all this money and he was speaking broken English. And I just said to him, listen, you've come through as a lead. You said that you can spend X amount on adverts per day. Are you still able to do that? He said, no, he can't do that. I said, okay, well, it's pointless taking this conversation further. If you don't want to invest in your business, then that's completely fine. But our services, my services, aren't going to be for you. So he was disqualified. So out of the 3 that I had today, 1 of them I signed. Second one was a no-show. Not a single response from that guy as of yet. I'm going to try him tomorrow, obviously. But yeah, the third one, disqualified, unfortunately. And then I've just been working since and booking appointments for tomorrow, which has been a busy day, to be fair. So yeah, sounds like a decent day. It's been a busy day. Tomorrow's going to be another busy day. I've got everything done off my power list. I'll probably show you a couple clips of my conversation with Miles, and that'll be the day done. Oh. It's 10 to 9. Miles has actually rescheduled. He said he's rough as fuck, so that means there's not going to be a call. I'm super tired. It's been a busy day. It's been a good day, but I feel like I'm going to probably record or edit, record a YouTube video, and then edit a quick short day in a life, because I'm posting on TikTok and Instagram shorts or daily vlogs in the life. So if you're interested in more stuff like this, in short content or voiceover sort of thing, then go head over to my other social media platform channels or whatever. I'm tired, but yeah, it is what it is. Thanks for watching. I hope you found some value in some of the clips that I've put in here, and yeah, let's get after it.